Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Washington's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Washington sends out the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an...
He's loose. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Got a man. It's Ellison. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on the move. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Makes the quick grab. Quick step and go. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Huskies moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Touchdown, Husky! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Multiple national titles. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Freeman. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Williams looking for a man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. There he goes! How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Second quarter. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 34-yard line. An excellent third down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get it to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Williams will pass. With the catch, it's Boston. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The screen, he can go. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's in open space downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it from the gun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs just with positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Williams looking for a man. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Fighting off the defender. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Oh, better look out.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting 1st half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And they're able to make the tackle. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Williams will pass. Looking to buy time. And he slides after picking up. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Washington sends out the punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air on first down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finding an escape route. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the ground, it's Coleman. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try the run. Nice move there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Williams looking for a man. There's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Evans. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Grabs behind the line, it's Coleman. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Williams will pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know the windows get a lot smaller down here. This is going to be a very tough play on third down trying to generate a touchdown.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. On first down, here comes this offense.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a
strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The inside handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. He's going to fire deep. He's got it. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over Georgia Southern. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Williams looking for a man. Buys a little time. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with his back. And the defense drags him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Holds and fires complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Red pass, it's complete. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll do it himself. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Meredith. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. That's caught. It's Meredith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Rides the back on the option, the give. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long. To the air on 1st down. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge
they got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they